Man, it's too early for this joint.
You've been up since 5 in the morning. Shut the fuck up.
I do this. I'm hungry than a
The camera started before I was really like not. I wasn't ready, but like now that the shit started, like
that boy is starstruck. Twisted tongue.
Fuck. Let me get on. I gotta get on his daily double real quick.
To what?
Where's your Safari?
You don't want the Safari.
I'm checking his daily double real quick just because I'm trying to get first week's
numbers.
Boom.
Hibby. Little bro, yeah. That's a big go. Yeah.
Alright, this is going slow. Oh snap.
That's that Austin Connect.
And I knew it. I knew he was gonna do more than we thought. Alright, hold on. They said 60K.
Goodness gracious. Who's Kane Brown?
Are you drunk? He's a country music singer, but like
I've heard him.
He's like the.
I'm just kind of mad that he's above.
Nigga, he's a country music singer. Kane Brown. He sold more than Trippie, of course.
Metro's still number 7. That's good,
boy. You said what?
The little boy?
Nah. That's Mason, I think. But like this dude, like he looked black. Like he could sing. Like I'm not even gonna flex. Yeah, that's. They say he was gonna do 60K though.
He did 130.
Nah.
No,
that's Trippie. No, Trippie. They said they was gonna do 60.
Oh, you talking?
Let's get this joint cracking.
He bust 24,000 more than we thought.
I mean,
good morning, guys, and it's actually morning. Welcome to Rise and Grind. It's your boy Roderick.
It's your boy Chef. I'll be checking in.
Your boy Lil Kari back once again on
Kari.
We got Dario over here.
What's up?
Dario checking in with us.
We got mad niggas. Yeah, we in not a new location, but we on a little vacation. So
hey, you know we had to celebrate for episode 10.
It's buku niggas in the back. Yeah, episode 10.
Live audience.
Hell yeah. Like I said, vacation, so things are gonna be a little spotty. Let's just jump right into it. First week's numbers. There's not really a whole lot. Let me go through.
Yeah, just break it down the list.
Lil Peeps, Come Over When You're Sober, Part 2.
Did y'all listen to that?
Hell no. What you think?
I was about to say I didn't listen to that, but I know some people, like a lot of people, listen to that. I listened to it. I listened to it just to say I listened to it. But that put up 66,000 first week.
Throw your shoulder out of place over there.
Trippie Redd was supposed to put up. They said he was projected to put up 60K. Trippie Redd put up 84K, almost 85K.
Yeah, that was a good album.
And the only reason I thought that was good is because I saw people trying to trash him on Academics' page, because he posts the projections and then people be like W or L.
Right.
They gave him the L. Because I think before, like, his album put up more than they expected his mixtape to put up.
Most definitely.
Look at Keith. Keith's tired ass walking in the building.
That nigga gonna be our opening video, Rise and Grind for real.
Bro, somebody should have got his ass walking out. But yeah, well, that was the only really. Trippie Redd was the only album last week that was really big. We had a bunch of drops. Anderson .Paak dropped.
We listened to that joint last night.
Fire ass album.
Yeah. Like, we listened to it last night.
That joint was good.
And Dario was talking about, and Kari was talking about how like the whole album, right, was just acoustics. Like it wasn't like beat, like the beats weren't generated.
There's no like noticeable
all
beats. It's all like real instruments.
And it all blended well. Had a nice melody to it.
Anderson .Paak's got like I don't want to call it earthy because I don't want to set them like in a certain genre, but like
he goes for like that like jazzy type.
Yeah, it's like real vibey,
like Thundercat and all that.
Yeah.
Like it's some people you can't listen to live in like band settings, but I feel like there would be something live.
Right. And I thought about this last night, and I didn't want to just be out of my mind thinking about it. Like he's like, to me, and this is just listening off his music before and his album now, not more black, but like a more black version of Bruno Mars. Like I feel like he makes more urban music than
But
Bruno
like
Mars.
less like pop culture though.
Yeah.
Like, he's not as pop.
But he's more hip hop.
Yeah.
But like a more hip hop version of Bruno Mars. Like and that's
Listening, who he remind me of, and I'm just like, as far as like his style, like the type of just soulful music like
Right.
that I get from just listening to him. Like, they don't have the same amount of bars. So when I say this, I'm not comparing bars.
oh he's gonna say Andre 3000.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say Big Crit, like just because they both just soulful as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like Crit always got like soulful beats, good soulful music. I feel like I was listening to Pac, that's how he sound. But Crit bars are way better than Anderson .Paak. So I'm not. It's not a bar comparison. It's just like the
A
way.
vibe type of
Yeah.
comparison.
And Pac's
the way
still
it
new.
sounded.
Well, he's not new. He's not new.
Nah, yeah, definitely not.
This is his first studio album? No?
I think it's like
I'm
his
not
second.
sure.
Like this is his first mainstream album. Like this
He
is
dropped
this is his
Malibu.
third?
He dropped Malibu in
Oh,
2016.
yeah, he did. He definitely did drop that other one like last or 2 years ago.
Fuck. Alright, but like alright.
Yeah.
Am I wrong or is this the first time like the masses are starting to hear about like Anderson .Paak?
Oh,
Yeah.
most
Like,
definitely.
okay. But yeah, I think I didn't listen to the entire thing. Thought it was good. Look at Tyron over there. Like he's just
Nigga in the back having commentary.
But nah, it was a great album, bro. The features are great. You know, he got Kendrick, Cole.
I think
Yeah.
I low key almost not disrespectfully, but like I was starting to fall asleep when the Kendrick one. I'm not the
Damn.
Kendrick when the Cole one was coming on.
To not cut you off, this is his fourth. He had one called Lovejoy in 2012,
Dang.
and then he had Venice in 2014, and then Malibu in 2016.
2016.
See,
So
like,
okay, so we
So
see
it seems like it's
we
every
see
2
his
years,
trend
huh?
every 2 years. Yeah.
all right, I started
That's good.
I didn't know who he was until the Divine Feminine. He was on the intro, not the intro. What was it? Fuck, like the second song on the Divine Feminine.
He said Dave, something like that.
It's someone's
Dang.
Oh, it is Dang. Yeah,
Dang.
He was right.
I didn't hear you. My bad. But yeah, that's the first time I heard Anderson .Paak, and after that, like, I've heard him on a lot of features, but this is the first time I really taken notice of like his solo work, and this shit good.
Yeah, it sound real good. Man.
The 2 Chainz, y'all want to talk 2 Chainz? It was 2 songs.
No, I don't want to talk it. It was straight though. It was good.
I gotta
it's
shout
not-
out 2 Chainz.
It's not
man.
nothing to have no conversation over. It was a good song. 2 Chainz
No,
did what 2
It was
Chainz does.
It was 2 songs. It was an EP.
2 songs.
I
Yeah.
said it was a good few songs. 2 I said.
Well, now it looks like you're shitting on it.
Nah, man, chill out.
No, I said it's good. 2 Chainz does what 2 Chainz does. Ain't no point having no conversation on it.
Hot Wings are girl's best friend. Huh?
Yeah, and I didn't think it was.
Yeah, and
I
I,
didn't
make the
think it
best
was-
wings. So what you think that is?
I didn't think it was notable.
Nah, yeah, I feel like it's a start. Maybe when did Pretty Girls drop? 2017. Yeah, it was 2017.
He just did that
It
because
might have been honestly early
He got a
2018.
restaurant now.
Yeah, it was like either
I
early
was bumping that in
17.
the spring.
It might be 17. I think it was 17.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
17.
is that when he opened up the trap? Yeah,
The house.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you got a
it was
restaurant too,
17.
right?
What?
Yeah.
2 Chainz got a
2 Chainz.
restaurant.
No, he opened up a premium weed line. I know about that. I know about.
Yeah, we
I think it's called Premium Gas, something like that.
Gas,
he just
something like that,
he
yeah.
just got it. Like, yeah.
about
But
2
it
months
was,
ago. a month
it was
ago.
good to hear some Chainz music since the album. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both of the songs went hard. I feel like the ladies really jammed that girl's best friend. He talk, Diamonds are a girl's best friend. So I feel like they probably love that. And then the
Yeah.
Hot Wings joint just went
Hot
in.
Wings
But
was
we could
hard.
tie that
He
in.
was
We
just
could tie
going bar
2
for bar.
Chainz into the Creed album because he snapped on the Creed album.
Bro, y'all, I haven't listened to the Creed
I
album.
was gonna ask y'all what y'all think about this.
I haven't
Sheesh.
listened to the Creed album
It's
yet.
hard.
That
It's very
joint
hard. Shout out Mike
You heard
Will.
it? Like, what's y'all's favorite shit? Because y'all kept, like, these niggas have been sending me shit from the Creed album back to
Kill 'em
back
with
to back to
success.
back all weekend. Like,
That was hard.
I was almost
That
tired.
was hard.
I almost sent both of y'all a message and said, stop sending me shit
what
about
was the other one I
shit
sent
about
to you,
Creed
dog?
too.
can't remember.
Hold on. I got our
You
group
sent
up.
us 3 tracks and you
Fate.
sent me tracks personally.
The Mantra. You heard us Killing with Success, Fate with Young Thug and Sway Lee. The Mantra with Pharrell
Which
and
one?
Kendrick.
Somebody put an exclamation on one of them.
That
Which
was
one
me.
was it?
That Killing with Success, boy.
That Killing with Success hard, bro.
That joint's so
Y'all
hard,
both.
bro.
I think y'all both tried
My
playing
boy
songs.
Q on it.
Yeah.
Q the goat.
Both of y'all tried playing songs when I was around, and I think I fell asleep both times.
You
Not because
one
of the
them
songs,
was in
but
the
like
car and
this
you
has
was just
been a,
focused on us
Nah,
getting
I
out of
didn't,
here.
I didn't play. I haven't played this around you.
And then Karen was on the radio.
yeah. He was playing it on the way to his house so we could meet up, but yeah, I wasn't
I seen
really
it on the snaps.
wasn't
I heard
really
it.
tuned in.
But nah, bro, it sound good. Ari Lennox on there with Cole.
See, I've been waiting to hear a new Ari Lennox. Like
Yeah.
I've been talking to Kari about that. Like I feel like
She dropped like 4 songs this weekend, bro.
SZA became the prominent person with that style, so it's making it hard for Ari Lennox to be a star
Right.
because she's got the same flow, and for me, I cared about Ari Lennox more.
Yeah,
But it comes down to how you're marketed.
Yeah, and TDE is marketing SZA way better than they
But
did.
SZA blew up. I feel like Ari just ain't had her time yet.
Side note, because it might not be her time, and at the same time, I think you just try to let your nigga off the hook. But we're gonna talk about it. No, we're gonna talk about it because I think J. Cole markets his artists poorly. Do you not?
But J. Cole
Name
doesn't really
him.
even market himself.
Name them.
Kaz, Boss, and Omen. Are you saying the fact that I can name them is good
I'm
marketing?
I'm saying name one where he hasn't.
Oh
had a
my
good
God!
market
Name.
for him.
Can anybody else in this room name an Omen album, or do you know who the fuck Omen is?
Bro. No, okay. I'm talking
Okay.
about the ones that are actually blown up. Though.
No, but the thing is, even if they not blown up on TDE, we know every single one of them motherfuckers. We know
and
Isaiah
compare the-
Rashad,
yeah,
Absol.
Compare those names though to an Omen, bro. Come on now.
Because J. Cole doesn't promote him.
You
J.
should-
Cole
He'll
doesn't
hop on
promote
a
him.
song as a feature, and he's like, "All right, that's all you get."
Yeah, that's
J.
it.
Cole
That's
doesn't
it.
promote himself though.
You got
But that's their fault.
Isaiah
it's not their
Rashad.
fault, but they-
You got J Rock. Like these are niggas that's already known in the streets. People don't know Omen, so it's not Cole's fault that he didn't
Bro,
push them out.
but Boss could be a star by now. Boss.
100%.
But I say no. But to be completely honest, Boss's name has been ringing since high school, and we were in school
2014?
2013.
Oh yeah, well, that's when he dropped last one.
I would say 2013.
Some old heads in the room talking
Like-
about they graduated then.
No, I didn't graduate 2013. He did.
They did.
Let's say he did. Oh, you graduated 13 too? Oh,
They
damn. But he could have been a star. Sometimes I feel like J. Cole doesn't want that for his life, so he doesn't project it in the people that are signed to him.
And that's how he does. You
Or like
fit
maybe the
on
people
your
that are signed to
brand.
him just like feel the same way.
Right, you
Like,
fit people on
you
your
can't
brand
say like
that
it's
wanna go
J.
with you.
Cole. It
No,
might be
yeah,
them.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
I'm
they
saying.
go to J.
I'm
Cole.
just asking.
I feel like it really ain't nothing Cole can do. Like he's brought him up, he's put him on a team. You know what I'm saying? He give him that limelight. As far as like getting out there and making it, that comes from them too.
But like he's the head of that label. Like he's in charge of shit on that label that gets placed on the radio. He's in charge of things like I hear SZA on the radio. I hear Schoolboy on the radio.
What I'm saying is like you can't compare those artists because TDE, like as far as like everybody else that signed under Kendrick, they have more accolades to their name than a Boss, a Kaz, a Omen, a Jitty Jid. You know what I'm saying? They got J Rock. J Rock been out.
All right, Jid is all right, and that's what I think we talked about last week.
Absol been out.
Jid has a buzz. Like Jid had a buzz, I think, before the whole Dreamville thing. So this is gonna be the first artist I think that come off of Dreamville that really does have the kind of light that J. Cole got.
Just gotta wait and see, man.
Whatever.
Wait and see.
You
I don't appreciate the shot. Oh, and it's
Oh, absolutely.
Dreamville.
Yeah.
Dreamville to the end.
Yeah, and the end is never mind.
The end is
Whoa.
not near. The end is nowhere.
I'm saying,
nowhere close.
Relax.
Only reason I'm saying that because of the other artists. Like,
I just
Is
think
he-
because I follow Dreamville so much, I see them doing everything they're supposed to be doing.
I
It's
see
just
him
not,
too.
It's just not on the same level as those artists because those artists are big. You got Schoolboy, you got Absol, Isaiah
but
Rashad.
I'm saying
All them
they're
people are
all
better
under the
than-
umbrella of Kendrick Lamar, and just like they're all under the umbrella of Cole, who are both arguably as big.
What I'm
They
saying-
know what it takes.
What I'm saying is take the artists that Kendrick has right now off of his label, and they're still going to be as successful with, or the same amount of success that they have without Kendrick. if you take the people if you take Boss away from Dreamville, he might not be as successful as he is with Dreamville right now. You take Cause away, he might not be as successful. You take Ari Lennox, she may not be as successful as she is right now without Dreamville.
Or if you take Ab out, or
you take SZA off, she's gonna be good.
Like SZA's the only one I'm thinking you could take off and still be good.
Q.
All right, Q.
Hey,
The
Dario
only
said
one,
this
the
whole
only one that
podcast.
doesn't, the only one that I don't think gets like promoted like properly
Soul.
in TD. I was about to say
Yeah,
Absol,
Absol.
100%.
Dario,
But I
I'm
don't
not
think
gonna let y'all
Absol
forget
wants
about
to.
Q the whole podcast.
No, but
no disrespect,
all right,
dude.
but think about it like this, and I'm not disrespecting Q at all. Q fits good on a lot of TDE records.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna
On-
float well if you take him off? I mean, he fits well on a lot of ASAP's records, like on their tapes.
But like y'all might be asking the wrong question. Like y'all over here saying like who's gonna be more popular, but like when like Dreamville, like they're low key, so like maybe they don't want to be
That-
popular.
yeah,
You know,
that's
maybe they just want to put out good music
Right,
and
the
nothing
music.
else. So like
Yeah.
you know, like being famous isn't in everyone's like end goal.
Oh yeah. You're right.
So like even if they don't go on TDE levels, it's not because they couldn't. It might be just because they didn't
They
want
want
to.
All right. Yeah, never. Yeah, maybe it's just in the fans' eyes. We always want to see them become a big star.
Because I mean, everyone wants to be rich, but like personally, I don't want to be famous. Like I would rather just be rich.
No, I
So
would
if
rather
you can
be-
like separate yourself from that,
I would definitely take the riches before the fame, but I want both.
I'd rather be richer.
I want both.
Greedy.
I want both.
Greedy. They call him greedy. I could do that though.
Can we get the name of this? I'm sorry, or
Oh,
maybe
yeah. Got you.
Jaden Smith dropped a new album. He dropped that on
Last night.
Friday night.
Yeah.
And I was thinking in the car, I'm tripping. I was thinking it was Saturday, but all these albums they drop on Friday really drop on Thursday night. So
The
that's
the Sunset tapes, a cool tape story.
yeah, and the ones I don't think you were in the car
No,
with us.
no
but
features.
no, it was me, you, and Kari.
yeah, me, Kari, and Dario were in the car actually listening to it. A lot of those, well, the ones that we listened to, those were really good.
For real?
Like yeah, they were really good. I think Sire was really good. So I'm really excited to finish this shit.
Yeah, I want to hear. An artist puts out their first album, shows how they are, their style, how they're coming. I think the most important album for an artist is their follow-up album. So we'll see how this joint goes.
I feel that. I feel like a lot of sophomore albums flop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
What sophomore album do you feel like flop? Like if you could think of some like from you. Well,
All right, well I wouldn't say flop, but like
But they
I would
don't do
say
the
like
numbers.
they're not on par with the first album. And like for example, I think Travis Scott, like Rodeo, you can't tell me Days Before or Birds in the Trap is better than Rodeo because it's not.
He said, "Cause it's not." Cause it's not. He said, "Cause it's not." Let them know,
I'm
Dario.
not gonna tell you that, but you're also probably a way bigger fan of Travis Scott than I am. Like,
Yes, sir.
Well,
Well, that was just one example.
no, but like, I've
Didn't Yachty's second album do worse than his first one?
no, that was his debut album was the one that people thought was bad.
Which one was that?
Teenage Emotions. That
Okay,
was his
yeah.
debut. But damn, because personal favorite. I don't.
But
wanna
nowadays
say
also like
I didn't like Rodeo.
It's not too traditional. Like, boy, you're tripping.
Dario
like-
almost cussed you out
Because
on your
nowadays,
show.
like people put out like 4 mixtapes before they ever even
Right.
release an
Yeah,
album.
and then-
so
alright,
it's
and-
like,
and then
what
it-
really is an album?
I'm about to say, and in
nowadays?
this era, what the fuck is a mixtape? What were you saying? Oh, okay.
He said,
But like, yeah, I didn't. Not that I didn't care for Rodeo, but like when I became like a big Travis Scott fan was when Birds dropped, and Birds was amazing to me. You didn't like it?
No, I mean I loved it. I'm just saying like you got to go back and listen to Rodeo.
Which one do you like better? You like Rodeo or do you like Astroworld better?
Rodeo is like my favorite album by him, hands down. Bro, listen to Rodeo like on the drive home.
Like,
trust me.
I'm telling you, like, and I think I might have told this
That
to
was
my
before he
sister.
was like mainstream though. So it was
Yeah.
like that was when he was still at his original sound that people like fell in love with Travis for.
Astroworld. Like I bullshit you now. I listened this week. Like, no, I didn't listen to it this weekend. Every other day since Astroworld came out, before the day is over, I've listened to that entire album every day. I listen to-
Ron said it's the best album of the year.
It's the best out. And if you guys, you're not even thinking about how great these songs went over vocally. The motherfucker produced every song on the album.
okay. He produced it. Congratulations. But we
doesn't-
we gonna give him album of the year.
Fucking right.
Bro, but I feel like part of it, like, so I think the album started off strong, but I feel like part of it was rushed. And I also feel like part of it had just, like, too much going on. Like, sometimes there'd be, like, sounds that, like, honestly didn't even need to be in there.
But sometimes I feel like that's what made it like imperfectly perfect.
Oh, so you one of the weird people that we've been talking about?
No, like I
Imperfectly
like
perfect.
No, like I like when all this shit doesn't sound like it was cut here, it was polished here. Like I like when
But
the
you
shit
like
is
that,
raw.
but that's how you are.
No, I like when the shit is raw.
Well, I'm not saying, like, it shouldn't be in, like, a pattern. But, like,
No
you
rubber.
can't have sounds that don't make sense.
Yeah, I feel
that's
you,
true.
Dario.
All right, but like I don't. What song is he like? Like a song? Do you have a song like that you thinking about? Like, because I think he does that shit at the end of Coffee Bean, and I think
I think Coffee Bean was, like, one of his best songs.
I think that's one of the best beats I've ever heard by
Bro,
Travis
he
Scott.
said
like,
that,
people slept on that song so hard.
Because they don't like conscious Travis Scott, because that's not what they usually get out of him. But that shit was great.
That would be kind of what you got on Al Farrell, right?
On what?
Al Farrell, that mixtape you dropped, like one of his first projects.
Yeah, Al Farrell was.
I haven't. See, I'm not that huge of a Travis
Not
fan.
a Travis fan.
I
either.
started with. All right,
Bro.
I haven't heard
This nigga
that.
want to give him album of the year.
I'm telling you, like, his mixtapes were some of his best work.
Yes, and do
KRD.
you not see something out of that? If somebody that I said I don't rock with that hard, I gave album of the fucking year over my favorite rapper,
Y'all wait
did
till
you say
Kanye.
I
KRD?
still think Swimming was better than Astro World.
Swimming. All right, and this is another like this
Like,
is another
that's not,
argument.
like,
I'm gonna segue
it's
into
not that
that.
I'm like, I rate Swimming high, but also don't rate Astro World that
No, but
high.
like this is another thing that like people don't get to talk about because they got so swept up in his passing. If he wouldn't have passed, and even with him passing, maybe because I'm a huge Mac fan, Mac has been known to put out stellar mixtapes but subpar albums. I think Swimming
No,
is
I could maybe agree.
yeah, I think Swimming is his greatest album. And not
Me
even
too.
because he died. Even if he would have still been alive, this is to date probably his best
You want me to
work.
tell you why I think it's his best?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because, like, I think this was the first album he wrote for himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you really think about it, like, he used to always make music for the people.
Yeah.
But, like, this is the first album he
And
talked
you can
about
hear
his
it,
demons.
yeah.
He talked about, like, everything.
You could hear about like how he wanted to let go. He was trying to start everything fresh. Like, and this was yeah, it was a great album. And I honestly think this is his best work.
He was
as
on
a-
some Anderson .Paak type stuff, like, all, like, real instruments.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell, like, it was all, like, dope.
and he just I don't know, like his studio album work is gonna be good to me because he's my fucking favorite. Well, he was my favorite rapper besides Kanye. But his mixtape work was what was like renowned and shit. But we totally got off of Jaden Smith's album.
I mean, we haven't listened to it, so I ain't want to give it no judgment. You know how that
I'll
go.
listen to it later though.
But let's talk about the reunions of drops.
Oh yeah, let's see how many days ago that was. About 5 days ago. I'm sure. What was that?
3.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
the Black Album dropped.
5 days ago.
Jay-Z's 15 years ago today, 5 days ago. Yeah, the Black Album by
12
Jay-Z.
producers, 12 songs.
Was it really?
Crazy.
Holy fuck!
on the Black Album.
He had, like, Swiss Beats, Kanye, like,
Yeah.
Just Blaze,
So are we?
No ID.
Where are we putting this in these albums? What is this
Oh,
rank?
number 2.
Number 2? What's his number
Ooh,
1?
It's top 3. It's top
Oh, we
3
had
to
this
me.
discussion
Oh, we had
last
this-
night.
yeah,
We were
we
literally
did.
arguing about this.
Top 3?
Shit.
Okay. Let me go to the playlist.
That's tough.
It's top. Well, it depends because we forgot about Hard Knock Volume 2. We didn't even think about that in there.
Bro, he's got 13 albums. Like, that's so hard.
Oh, and he didn't know about the R. Kelly flops. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was 2 R. Kelly flop albums.
What?
I say yeah. He thought
That's
this
how you
guy-
know they flopped.
My people still got through my thing. I
Let's say,
still
yeah.
got the CDs at the house, bro.
And they tried this shit. They tried
Remember
that shit
they
twice.
said we
faces
gonna-
like side.
They said we're going to get that joint one more go.
I remember because they were on 106 in Park one time talking about how this shit failed. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna take another crack at it." Shouldn't have. Oh my fucking.
Anyway, well, I just remember. Okay, before we
track
get
list is nuts, bro. The
this album, what's the album?
The Black Album.
Black Album,
Bro,
yeah.
I'm telling you, like, that album,
But and then
Magna
I
Carta,
just-
the Black Album, and Reasonable Doubt.
I just
Yeah,
remember
you forgot
this
you
was
forget
supposed
the
to be his
Blueprint.
But
last
yeah, then you got
album.
the blueprints, so it's like fuck.
Blueprint always up there no matter
What were
what.
you saying, Corey?
I was like, I just remember at the time this is supposed to be his last album.
And I
you
think
know
that's
what I'm
probably why he
saying?
went so hard, is because this is when he stepped back and I'm just gonna run Def Jam. I'm not gonna rap anymore. We knew it was bullshit, but
I remember him being on 106 in Park, like going up there and be like, this is it. Was this 05?
yeah, because all right, to be completely honest, he really
03.
Yeah,
03.
it was 03. He really did think he was gonna get the step back. I think. Like I
he
really thought he was gonna get
this
this.
was gonna be his last album. I remember.
That's fucking crazy.
Psych. Jay-Z really
Breaking
got some
news.
great albums, man.
Wait, hold on.
But yeah, bro. So this
I don't think I can rank.
Was that a
his
Sting
albums,
song?
Mario.
Was it a Sting sample?
It's too hard.
Yeah.
I guess interpreted into the song, but
But
you still gotta get
I could
You
maybe
can-
do like a top 5
But say, can you
with
pick
no
a,
order.
Can you pick your favorite song on the album?
Off the Black Album?
Yeah. Mine is Change Clothes easily. Change Clothes is my favorite song easily.
Left hand.
And
Oh my
go.
god, I gotta listen to this album.
Change Clothes easily is my favorite one. 99 Problems.
Bro, I
just
mean, yeah,
played
you
out
got,
to me.
but you got like, damn, Dirt Off Your
Dirt
Shoulder.
Off Your Shoulder.
Yeah.
Lucifer,
Yeah.
bro.
Lucifer. Yeah.
Bro, that's,
Yeah, bro.
can't forget Kanye right there.
I think did some.
Yeah.
recording,
99
bro.
Problems, bro.
Encore.
What more can I say? That's a dope song.
Have you guys heard? Have y'all heard
Encore
Kanye's
is good.
freestyle over Change Clothes?
Nuh-uh.
Oh my! Oh my fucking! No, it's harder than Change Clothes. It's better
I
than Change
bet.
Clothes.
Because this is when Kanye was in his
Yeah,
bag,
that's
rap-wise.
that's 04 Kanye. Yeah, like it was. Yeah, but
What's the other album we had a reunion for?
yeah, I didn't wanna say that one first because we're about to sit here and croon over this shit. Like a couple years ago, 7 years to the date, Drake dropped "Take Care." And I
4
saved this
days
one for
ago.
a second because yeah, we're about to sit here and just fucking probably geek out over this shit. Like this is, man, we're gonna have the debate.
Favorite tracks? I want to hear everything.
No,
about
we're gonna
this.
have the real
He
debate.
want to have a debate of best Drake album.
If I say it, we're gonna have the real debate.
Let's do
This
it.
is definitely, easily, if not number one. This is number two. Like if you're,
Yeah, there's no question.
I'm
It's
about
in
to say,
everyone's
there's-
one or
I'm about to
two.
say,
It's
there's-
one or two.
there's
for
no question unless you're 15 and you say Views is your favorite Drake album.
Okay. So we're giving.
You got to be 15 to say Views is your favorite Drake album.
What's the other? We all got to come on a consensus. What's the other one or two?
It's Nothing Was the Same.
Yes.
The other one is Nothing Was the Same.
You agree, Corey? I knew Corey wasn't
I always,
That's what I was
He's
waiting
gonna
for.
say
always
thank me
do
later.
this.
Yeah, he's probably gonna talk about the
I
first
always
one.
talk about Thank Me Later just because, like, I remember hearing that first time.
And my favorite Drake song ever is off of Thank
Oh,
Me Later,
yeah, I know
but
that.
I don't think that that's the best album
Album. Yeah, it's probably
because his work wasn't all right. That's another one I appreciate for being raw, but I don't think his work was up to par enough to be set with Take Care or Nothing Was the Same. And all right, before we do this,
yeah. Y'all call the restaurant. Tell them we coming.
yeah,
Hey, but like on Thank Me Later, like his bars were probably some of
Unmatched,
the best.
unmatched.
So probably, but like I feel like as a whole, like the song wise, like you could tell his beats were still a little mediocre. Like he didn't have those like Tuscan Leather, those like
And we're not-
pound cake type beats.
we're not talking when we're talking about these two albums. We're not talking about The Weeknd at all, and we're not talking about Quentin. Throw that out. So
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I believe him honestly. Like
I was about to say, like, I mean, and even if it's not,
if they
these
did,
albums are out. Dude can't take it back. Well, I'm not throwing Quentin in the mix
mean-
when we're adding up how good Drake's album is.
It's already been said about The Weeknd that, like, that's a fact.
Yeah, but they
You know?
But-
But I mean, I get you. Like, we ain't got to talk about it.
Yeah.
If you're a fan, you should know that. You should know that a lot of The Weeknd songs are on Take Care.
But we
Yeah, I
also got to
mean-
feel like we also got to recognize if the Weeknd would have kept those songs, it wouldn't be the same as if Drake did.
Hey, it's over with. Ah,
it could have been the greatest
7 years ago.
It could have been the greatest Weekend album.
yeah,
we ever
7
heard.
years ago though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But can I? All right, I'm about to go. I'm just sitting here looking at this like it's the fucking. I'm marveling over the greatest creation. But
I'm looking
the
at
track
albums
list
right
on
now.
you looking at the track list?
Yeah, I'm looking at it all.
Oh, they're fucking nuts. Like
Take Care definitely had the most songs, and it was the longest. I was looking, it was like an hour and a half.
And I'm telling you, I said this outside. The reason why I think that I might have put it number one is because back then, number one at the time it was, and he had that shit ringing on the radio non-stop to where like this was the first album I was okay with shit getting tired. Like I was not getting tired of that shit on the radio. Like,
And
'cause
then
he just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. He had let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 radio hits.
And didn't he start the whole trend of everybody remixing the song with the Marvin's Room joint?
Well,
Which
it
I
was
said
his
that-
song. so.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, you know, now if it's like, let's say with the Boot Up joint, everybody had their
Oh, you saying did he start
Oh,
covers? I
Like
don't
so,
know.
like everyone, like because you know everyone had a
Everybody,
Marvin's
yeah.
Room. Like that's what you're saying.
like I feel like he started that. Like, okay, you had 1 or 2 people that might have remixed a song back in the day, but this nigga had every artist remixing Marvin's Room. I feel like he started that trend.
He might have.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Like, yeah.
I didn't even think about that actually.
I'm about to
That's
say no,
interesting.
but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe.
Because I know Chris Brown had one, Lil Wayne had
Right.
one.
Everybody.
Everybody,
Yeah.
had
Like,
Marvin's
every-
Room.
That song was
Jones
so,
had-
so hot.
He just did this song too.
That song was just too hot, bro. When it dropped,
Um,
Twitter was going crazy. That's
I
when
mean,
Twitter was first popping too.
First pop, man,
Like
what?
2009, 2010, bro. Twitter was going to shambles.
is there a better album here, or like does it really depend on what you want from Drake?
It's what you want from Drake. It's what type you want the
It's the type of mood you're in too, though.
right. You want the rap Drake or you want the
But
R&B?
there'll be times I'll listen to Nothing Was the Same like for 2 weeks straight
Straight.
on repeat. But then there's other times I'll listen to like If You're Reading This It's Too
Too
Late
Late,
for
right.
like 2 weeks straight. So, but that's like good music though. It's like when
Definitely.
you can just mix and match whenever.
I got
Who's-
my 1 and 2. I'm sorry.
All right,
Which one and two?
His is
I'll wait.
fucking Thank Me Later, and nothing
Yeah,
was the same.
Oh,
Jakari about to say More Life.
Oh fucking.
he don't have no life on this.
Not Cardi. What is
Room
it?
for improvement. So Take Care 1.
Mhm.
Thank Me Later 2. Without a doubt. And I've said that before, but I'm sticking with it like for life. Nothing Was the Same comes third.
And to me, all right, when I go, I'm going Take Care comes number 1, and Nothing Was the Same comes number 2. Just because, and y'all can argue me before
Right.
and after. I don't think we've heard Drake rap. Like, I don't think we've heard Drake rap that good on an entire album.
Right.
Before Nothing Was the Same, like rap bars.
Yeah, that long and
Or
there were that many
yeah,
songs.
and after, like, I don't think any of his albums since then he's given us that like consistent of bars, track for track for track for
Most
track.
definitely.
Bro, Wu-Tang Forever.
Yeah.
Man, he snapped the whole album. My
I
1
knew-
and 2. Go ahead.
I knew from like even being back in those days during the summer when he dropped the Versace remix.
Oh yeah.
I knew it was over. Even from that Drake season, because Drake shit comes in seasons. I knew his bars were at an unmatched level. Like, I knew that we were looking at probably the best. Even back then, that sounds crazy to say. I knew we were looking at probably the best Drake bars wise that we had
Right.
ever seen. Like, his shit was, he was like a monster coming
It
back.
was.
What was yours?
Ours were probably gonna be the same. The Take Care at 1, Nothing Was the Same at 2, but it's still kind of neck and neck to me. Like, you know how in politics they have a recount for the votes. Y'all got to recount mine every day.
That's what I'm saying. You recount me every week, it'll be different.
Whatever mood I'm in is gonna win that voting.
But that's how you know you're good. Like,
Yeah.
if
Hell
you got
yeah.
like 5, 6 albums that
Right.
all can be debated
Great.
as being like great.
Great.
That's,
Do you guys think Drake, like, because I wanted it out of Scorpion so bad. Like, I wanted it
Bro,
out of
me
Scorpion
too.
so fucking bad. Do you think that he'll ever, like, or is it just us being crazy and we were living in a great time? Or do you think Drake will never match those albums again?
I think we have a different Drake. He'll never be emotionally back to where he was. Take Care. Just because of how he deals with things and how he says he's dealing with things differently than he did in the past. So I don't think we'll never have that heartbroken or that emotional type Drake anymore. He's all about trying to be, feeling like he don't care no more and stuff like that, acting like he don't care no more. So we want to do the
Plus,
same.
like times change, people change.
Right.
Hell yeah.
He's 30 now.
Seasons
Like,
change, people change.
Speaking of times change, people change, and y'all like that segue because I'm about to segue straight into Kanye West.
Yeah, you could
Because-
change your host or
I
your
was about to
guest.
say time change, people
Poppy
change.
quit.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean it like that,
People
but he
changed
definitely once again changed the release date to Yandi. He tweeted and he said it felt so good being on stage with Cudi. Being on stage last night with my brother Cudi. After performing again, I realized the new album I've been working on isn't ready yet. I'll announce the release date once it's done. Thank you for your understanding.
I knew the album wasn't ready yet whenever his dance move wasn't ready yet when he was on stage.
Hey,
with
wanna
Cudi.
know why?
Didn't I tell you last week that the album not coming out?
Do you want to
we
know
told him,
why
we
the
told him.
album is not ready?
It was never coming out.
Because there's no album.
There's no album.
Yes, it was never.
There's no
There's
Yandi.
no album, bro.
There's no Yandi. He got on Saturday Night Live because Lauren Michaels offered him because they knew that he possibly had a new album coming out. Somebody drew up the fucking cover for him and he said, "Damn, that's fire. We should make an album."
We actually used that.
And I don't know, like I got really gassed when I saw the Tiana Taylor feature on Saturday Night Live because it made me think, damn, maybe he really does have a concept behind his album. Maybe this shit is really about to come out. Do you guys like?
I think it'll come out, but like we're
Ne-
gonna have to wait.
next
It's gonna
year.
definitely make us wait. Yeah, 100%.
But like I remember,
Because he's got to go wild out for a little bit.
hell yeah,
Like,
he's
do
got to
some
go.
shit, and then
He's
we'll
got to
like-
go away for a second, or he's got to go do something really like. He
Like,
always
yeah, we
goes-
gotta basically like he's too talked about right now to drop an album. Like he
Yeah.
needs to like dip off and have people forget about some of the shit he said.
and then he'll come back with a lesser of a. It's not gonna be as controversial, but he'll have another beef that'll get himself back in there, and then 2 weeks, Yandi.
It's not even needed, bro. Like if Kanye just sits back, takes his time, and just works on a great album, just make a great album. Like
He
stop
loves
trying to please everybody.
attention.
Yeah, I know, but if he stop trying to please everybody, bro, he'll be alright.
I've always said, Kanye West is the kind of artist that doesn't have to have a big release. Like, I mean, he doesn't have, not a big release. He doesn't have to make a big statement before he drops an album. Kanye's
Right.
just never, just drop the album. Just drop the album. Like the last Yeezus, the name in itself was controversy enough. Pablo, he had the beef with fucking Wiz Khalifa
Well, his ego
before.
is just too big.
Yeah, and fucking this album, he put the fucking hat on, like, and that was an entire ploy because I hope y'all didn't believe that shit about. I feel like I'm being used. Kanye West, a businessman, too smart to know when he's being used.
Oh yeah.
I don't like to really say much about Ye because he just be doing a lot.
Because
but,
we
like,
don't care about him.
Yeah, but he just.
You know what I'm saying? The reason we're doing this right now is Kanye's plan.
Yeah.
Therefore,
The
y'all
fact that we're sitting here talking
talk
about
about him
it.
is what he want.
The album's not coming out until next year if it comes out. But like I was just saying, bro, Kanye just sits back, eliminates all the stuff that's going on, stays out of the limelight, just sit back and record an album. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye's the type of, we talk about these artists that these days they snippet music and say, hey, I'm doing this here and I'm gonna do this here. Kanye just sit back when everything is done, just say, here's the album, I'm dropping at the end of the week.
Don't even tell me you drop
Just
it, bro.
do that. We don't have to know
that's
that
how
you're
Kanye,
working.
he can't subtle flex. Like,
Yeah,
like,
he
if he does
can't.
something great, he has to
can't-
let you know.
He's 6'9".
Yeah,
He's-
like
he's
that's the
lit-
same.
problem.
Like, like
That's his
with this
problem.
Yeezy like thing, all he's talking about now is how he made it $1 billion business. It's
Yep.
like,
That's
like,
his problem.
Why you gotta
Okay.
tell us this?
Like, all right, just make the shoes. But that's the thing that I think I talked to them about before as well. Kanye and Chance the Rapper said it on Joe Budden's podcast. Kanye wants to be, the reason why he notes all this stuff is he's not doing all of this stuff just to do it. He's doing all of this stuff because one day he hopes to be in your history books. So he's noting all of the things that he's doing. I made $1 billion business. I have 21 Grammys. I blah 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 blah. I mean, but no doubt, I honestly feel like he will be. oh,
in
he'll
the
be,
history
yeah,
books.
hell fucking right. Like
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Bro, our history books.
But
are
I think what
fucked
Kari
up.
and them are saying,
Bro,
but at what
20
cost?
years,
Like,
holy shit.
I'm gonna say, yeah,
It'll
but
be
what
tough.
Kari and them are saying, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we can talk about you, but what are we gonna talk about?
that, I guess he's a visionary for free thought.
Bro, it's like that Batman quote, like the like live long enough to see yourself become a villain one.
No,
Like
for
he
real
just
though.
stayed in
For
the
real.
spotlight for too long. Like
No,
as
it's-
far as like
that's true.
popular.
For the wrong reasons.
Well, at the beginning, it was for all the good reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said this to Kari on the way down here. I don't want it to happen, but it's already starting to. I love his music so much. But the shit he's doing now is literally, when I listen to the music, I can't even listen to it all the way through without being like, damn, was this a lie? Like, was this bullshit? I'm like, I could have swore somebody just walked by.
Nah, I moved it.
Scary. Scary.
Bro, I want y'all to know this is a scary movie scene. Like, this whole thing, we only talked about it one time. Like, we are in the set of a scary movie film. The fact that this shit has no blinds.
Hey, where you get that water
Look back
from?
out there. Just look at the window right there. Like, that's fucking crazy. But
Yeah, y'all look back there.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers. But we didn't have a whole lot go on in news. Young Thug was released. I don't
I'm
know how
on
to
a run.
I promise. I mean, was it maybe it's because it was a black judge? I don't fucking know how he got off.
He
Like-
man, he sit there and made
Bro,
up a
because
little.
rappers are invincible.
Right.
Like,
Right,
Basically.
and he sat there and like he apologized, but
You
what
don't
the
know
hell does that
this
mean?
You don't think Thug slid him some money under the table?
Nah.
No,
Y'all sleep.
Yeah, man. It's that talk that we.
It
that we
doesn't
had,
matter if the
Hov.
judge accepts it.
These rappers have great legal teams, bro, and you know sometimes
He got a lot of money too.
famous people get off, bro. Like he spent like almost a week in jail. You know what I'm saying? He might have a great legal team, but he also like what's the word I'm looking for? Like sometimes they're
Sympathetic.
I guess they show a little more empathy for famous people, and that's just we can look at any case.
Well, that's what I'm
that-
because you don't want to be the
Famous.
judge that locks up Young Thug. You know,
I know his kids at home.
just like the guy
That's
that
death
like
threats coming
that's
in.
why Meek Mill got out. Like, cause everybody kept digging in. They're like, let's get this fucker out.
Yeah.
People were mad, like at the people, like at the judge that gave him that
But-
threw him the book.
What I don't get is like, why would you still do the shit you did
He
when
was-
you weren't famous?
Did y'all see the
like-
video of him
Or rich, like,
apologizing?
why?
My thing
That
is
is-
like
That
Young
little nigga
Thug.
lying.
I love Thug. Shouldn't have got out of jail.
Nah.
I didn't think it was gonna be this fast. We was just talking about this last week.
I thought he
did
was gonna
not
have to
think
go
it
to
was
trial.
this fast.
I was
Because
saying leave for two.
He was in
3
jail.
months.
He was in jail with no bond. But this is my thing. He literally had just got out of jail.
That's why I thought
And
it
you
was a wrap.
and you failed a drug test again. I don't know why the judge even believes you.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I just need to get home to my son.
He's like, I don't want my son to think this cool. It's
Well, you done, man.
Stuttering and
if
shit.
I was his sons, I would already
Yeah.
think this shit's cool.
Bro, you know something crazy about Young Thug? I read an article on him, and like he goes for like 72 hours without sleeping.
Because
And
he's
then-
on lean.
Well, and then like he'll fall asleep eventually, and he'll sleep for like 2 straight days, and then he'll wake up and then stay up for like another 4, and like he doesn't eat. Like the dude, he was with him for 3 days.
'Cause he's a
and
fucking
all,
lizard.
All Thug ate was like a bag of hot Cheetos, and like doctors come to his house and like fill him up with like IV needles to give him like nutrients and shit.
So he's like a little girl in middle school that eat the hot Cheetos for breakfast.
He's
Except
an
he only
alien.
eats breakfast. And that's it.
He's an alien. He's
that
not
shit
from
just made my body cringe.
Bro, for real, like how do you live?
He's
Like
not from here.
Like what the
He's an
like don't
animal.
quote me on it, but I think it was like a Rolling Stone like magazine article. Like it was like legit.
if he wouldn't be hooked up to IV, not hooked up to IVs, but like gets his protein and all that shit through IVs, like that he would not make it.
No, yeah, I mean a bag of Cheetos for 3 whole days. Like, and then he literally just gambled in the back of the studio for like 3 days.
Yeah, go scope that out
Hey,
for me,
but
T.
needless to say, bro, I'm happy that Thug is out. I hope he don't go back, because if he goes back,
Well, yeah,
he's
I hope
not
not.
getting out. He's not getting out if he comes back.
by like she owned his place.
She probably do.
Nah, it's a dude, man. Boy, you can't say that like
Shit,
that.
we gotta get out of here.
I know. I saw the guy. She drove up and she's staring at the house.
Okay, boo.
Oh yeah, we live here, bitch.
I mean, this mush.
We really don't have a whole lot of news to talk about left. I think I had something
I
else.
don't have a lot of time neither.
No, that might have been it.
Yeah, that's really it. Ty Dolla $ign drop.
No, Ty Dolla $ign did not drop. Ty Dolla $ign dropped 3 years ago.
Yeah, we talk about reunions.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, no, hell no. He's trying to save himself on the video. He really thought.
Boy, y'all think we ain't even listened to any albums by this nigga.
Free TC.
Yeah, bro.
Free TC dropped 3 years
Hey.
ago.
We talked about Wayne's with the
We didn't talk about Wayne's 3
Tay
tracks.
Keith.
Okay, well Wayne reportedly has a track with Tay Keith dropping, but
Nah, that's one.
It
one
dropped,
of the-
Oslo
yeah,
Vista.
one of the
that's
songs.
what that
Oslo
was.
Vista.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't care about these fucking tracks. Listen. I love Lil Wayne. I love the Carter 5. I thought that was it. Like,
He thought that was that nigga for farewell.
no, I promise. Like, and I'm sorry. Like, and I love him to death. And the same thing when some like, okay, of course, artistically, I want to hear more music from Kanye. But other people in this position, like you, like, and y'all, like, all right, there's a point when he needs to stop.
Right.
There's a point where, like, I already thought Wayne's point to stop was over. We just wanted the Carter 5 out
Just
of
'cause
him.
it was already
but
done.
like,
I agree.
I'm not a human being too, and all that shit.
Like everything after, like, yeah, I agree. Like
Y'all really
all those
see.
mixtapes were flops,
like,
bro.
yeah, the Free Weezy album, D5. Did he drop a D6? D6.
Oh,
I
hold
thought.
on.
Yeah,
I was
D6.
saying, hold on. No, I
D6.
think he snapped on D6.
Okay, Lil Wayne can always snap, but I don't want that shit no more.
Yeah, like if your daughter's our age, bro, like you can't be
Like,
talking about
like,
some of
I
the shit you
don't
talking about.
want that shit no more. Like, this is the thing. Like, I don't care about a 40-year-old that's still on lean. That's
That's sad.
I say that's not cool. That's sad. Have you seen what's happened to him?
So yeah, I just want him to
Bro, I saw a tweet. It was like
change up his drug choice.
there was a tweet. They said Lil Wayne has 7 dreads. It was like I counted.
somebody said he got a shag with dreads because all his dreads up here is gone. So he just got the dreads.
7 dreads.
Somebody was,
I counted, bro. They said I counted.
They said I counted. Oh, fuck you, Lil.
Hey, he coming for you.
Nah, I'm
Bro,
just.
you can have a comment in the bar. Fuck you.
This one comment is Lil Wayne.
Of all people.
From Lil Tucci. That's gonna be the name.
Oh shit! But yeah, that was a pretty good way to end this. That was about it for this week in music and news. And I'm hungry as fuck. So
Yeah, the restaurant waiting on us.
yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. That was a good week. We'll be back in the regular setting next week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the page.
everything.
Yeah, everything. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, everything.
Apple Podcast,
Podcast,
Spotify.
We on all that.
Yeah.
Everything.
Check us
Hey,
out.
we
man.
out, man.
Rise and grind.